Hiya all my Ali Pallies, and thank you for joining me today. Now I'm having a very lazy day. I've had a couple of very sleepless nights and you know, just pain and stuff keeping me up and just general insomnia. And I've been getting into doing my nails and been reading up about nail art, and today I had a little go at this. Now the camera's not going to catch it because I didn't make the two colours contrasting enough, but if you look very closely it's kind of an ombre effect. So it's actually blue nail varnish at the bottom, but at the top it goes into slightly more of a lilac, so it kind of looks a bit pinkier at the top. Anyway, it's inspired me to try a similar look on my eyes, so I'm going to have a go. I haven't got any foundation on, but I'm just going to go straight in with my eyes and then do the foundation after. So I hope you can stick with me. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to use a combination of Blood Sugar palette and Blue Blood and some of my MAC paint pot in Stormy Pink, and let's see how we get on. Okay, let's get going. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my fingers and use Stormy Pink on my eyes, which is a lilac, but I'm going to be covering it in blue, so hopefully this is going to be this is going to kind of tie in together. So I'm just putting that on with my fingers as a base, and then I'm going to use something to set it. Put a little bit with my fingers, my little finger under my eyes as well. Okay, moving on. I know it looks crazy at the moment because I've got no face makeup on. I always hate it doing it this way round for that reason. But anyway, we shall move on. Okay, I'm now going to go in with a very pale blue, a kind called I'm Cold, and I'll put pictures in between. And I'm going to cover that lilac with this pale, I say very pale, it's not looking that pale, but it should be starting to tie in a minute. Okay, so next on in, I'm going to use slightly darker blue, and I'm going to take that from, I'm going to take it over my lids actually, just take it over my entire lid like so. Okay, and then with my finger, I'm going to take Cullinan, which is a kind of icy white. And I'm going to dot that over my lid just to make it a bit shimmery. I love putting shimmer on my lids. I very rarely do I leave it matte on my lids. And then I'm going to swap palettes and go to not Blue Blood but Blood Sugar. Okay. Okay, now with Blood Sugar I'm going to go in with Cavity, which is a hot pink, and hopefully it should make it look a bit pink, a bit lilac, and a bit like my nails. Let's hope. I'm just going to put this in the crease.
I thought you wanted to draw it.
That's starting to look like I want it to look. Now, I haven't taken the pink high enough because I want it to pop over some of the top there to make it look pink at the top, just like my nails. Okay, now I'm going to take candy floss, which is a shimmery pink, and I'm just going to pop that in the centre of my lids. Again, so we're keeping it blue and pink all the way through. That mixture of a warm shade and a very cool shade. It's not really looking that pink, but it doesn't matter because there's pink above it. That's a bit better. That's it, I just need to put a second layer. Okay, and then in the corner, I'm going to smoke it out with Extraction, which is sort of a pinky purple, so it's a mixture of cool again and warm. And it's going way too far down there, but this is the beauty of putting it all on before foundation, because I can clean it up in a second.
Am I a robot now?
And then right at the top, I'm just going to take some candy floss on my finger and use that as a highlight. Right, I'm going to put on my foundation and everything else, clean up the sides, and I'll be right back to finish off underneath. So I'll see you just after this commercial break. Okay, now before I do anything else, I've got to warm up my face because it just looks too stark at the moment, and I just need to warm up my face. So I'm going to use this Benefit Cheek Leaders palette, which I got a while ago and I haven't shown any of you yet. And this is called Cheek Leaders Bronze Squad, and it's got the Hoola original and it's got the Hoola caramel. And so what I'm going to do, just hold on a second. Okay, Jack's got the fit of the giggles. I'm going to use the normal Hoola with this brush, but the brush sideways to contour, like so. And under my chin. I love this brush. It's really clever.
Yeah. How do you feel? About what?
So you turn it this way to do your contouring.
Oh, yeah,
And
fine.
because
As soon as you
Hoola
look
is
on a
matte,
£50,000
you
gift
can
card,
use it
so
for
yeah.
bronzing and for sculpting. And I'm just going to do my nose like this. Hi guys, can you keep the noise down a little bit, please?
Adrian, the floor is lava.
Jack, can you keep the noise down a little
Okay,
bit,
the floor
please?
is lava, Adrian.
Okay, and I'm going to also use it a little bit just to blend out the top there, because it's very good for that. And then I'm going to turn it the other way around and using a little bit of the Hoola Caramel, which is a slight tone darker. I'm going to use that to bronze, like so. And then I'm starting to look a bit more human again. Okay. Otherwise, I was looking ghostly. Excuse me a second. And then as I've got the palette out, I might as well do my blush. And I just mix this one and this one together. And it gives me a lovely corally glow. Such a good palette, this. Especially if you just can't be bothered to reach for bronzers and separate blushes and everything else and highlighters. It's all in one palette. I'll put a little bit up there as well. And then my highlighter as I'm there. And this highlighter is called Cookie. And it's gorgeous. I'm still going in with the same brush. And just doing that. Look at that. It's a real Can See You from Mars highlighter. But I like it. A little bit down my nose. You definitely need to bring a bit of highlighter in after Charlotte's foundation, because it does leave you a little bit matte. Still got a glow, but if you want a bit more of a glow, it's best to kind of use a highlighter. So that is my face done. Now I'm just going to use some, before I put this away, I'm going to pop some of that Cookie highlighter in here. I'm not going to put it over my lids because I like that pinkness, but I might put a little bit up here because it's slightly lighter and it's going to give me a bit more of a lift. The other one was just a little bit too dark. To give my eye a lift. Right, that's better. Now we can carry on with the eyes. Okay, so with a thin pencil brush, I'm going to go in first of all with the pink underneath. It's better. Just seem to all gather up in that corner then. And then I'm just going to go back to my Blue Blood palette. And take some of the blue that I put on my lid, called Blue Blood. And I'm going to put that underneath. Okay, so I just need to do my brows, and I will do, actually I'll do liner next. Okay, so I'm going to use Daniel's navy blue eyeliner called Blue Velvet. Is it called Blue Velvet? Yes. They're all something velvet, and I know he's got a lighter one, but I think the lighter one is called Aqua Velvet. So I'm just going to line my eyes like this. And I love Daniel's pencils because they're soft. You really don't have to drag them too much across the lid. And I'm going to do my upper waterline as well. and then take it down underneath. I'll just do this eye and I'll do the other one off camera. So I then want to take his smudge brush. Come on, Daniel, where's your smudge brush? And I'm just going to smudge that out. Now, if you want your liner to last a bit longer, you can actually, when you're smudging it out, just add some of the dark blue in the palette, and that will keep it on longer. But I'm not going to have this on for very long, so I'm not going to worry about that today. Okay, I'll do the other one and I'll be right back. Okay, so I want a white eyeliner. Now, I've got all of these NYX ones and I could use any of them. There's one with a touch of blue, there's one with a touch of purple, there's one with a touch of pink. But I think I'm going to put pink because at the moment there's quite a lot of blue around my eyes. So I just want to, again, counteract it with something warm. So wherever you see something cool, you then see something warm next to it. So I'm just going to put some pink. So it's white with a touch of pink. And this one is called Seashell. And I have to say I love these because they really stay on your waterline. I have used these so much since I bought them. They just sit in with all my pencils now. Definitely worth it. They don't come off your waterline. £6 each. Just fantastic. I love them. Okay, now mascara, and I've lost my blue mascara again, but I'm going to try and find it for my lower lashes. But I'll be right back in a minute because I'm going to do black on the top and, if I can, blue on my lower lashes. Right, before I put the blue on, a little tip that I gave one of you the other day. This is really good. It's called Paradise. Looks a bit dirty, but it's Paradise Primer Ecstatic. So it's the primer that goes with Paradise mascara, and it's white. Now there's lots of white mascara primers. This one's really good. Dior also, if you want an expensive one, is really good. But if you put this on first, and I'm going to put some of it on the tips. I've done my upper lashes with black mascara, but if you put this on first, it will actually help the colour to show up if you've got very dark lashes like myself. Okay. And I remember in the 80s going out and buying white mascara. You could actually buy it. I went to this really trendy shop that sold all sorts of crazy kind of 80s makeup. Of course, then it was just crazy makeup, not 80s makeup. And found a white mascara. And I used to use it as a base for exactly this reason. So that my blue mascara, or my aqua, as I love to wear, would show up on my eyelashes. Right, so now we'll go in with this. And I'll just pop some onto the tips of my lashes. And sorry, I've got a little bit of white showing at the top there. That's it. And I'll put it on my entire lower lash, so it will actually show up. Can you see that? They actually look blue now, rather than black with a hint of blue. So if I'd done my entire upper lash with that primer and then put this on, I would have blue lashes. But I think it's nice to just have the tips and the bottom lashes. Okay, so that's my mascara done, and I've got an idea what lipstick to wear. So I'm going to show you that, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to take one of the coolest lipsticks that Charlotte does, because a lot of her lipsticks are warm. And when I say the coolest, it's still not that cool, but cool toned, I mean. And I'm going to take quite a deep pink to use as a lip liner, because again, I want to do the warm with the cool. So this is Crazy in Love. But this time I'm only going to line my lips with it because I don't want it to warm up the lipstick that I'm about to put on. And then I'm going to put Live It Up on, and I'm going to smudge the lip liner into it. And that is my look. Tell me what you think, whether I should go for a darker lipstick, because possibly I might need a darker one with this. Let me know your thoughts. But there's my nails, and there's my eyeshadow. Now, if you want me to tell you a bit more about my nail obsession, my current nail obsession, and the colours that I've got, do leave a comment below, because I just don't know if you're interested or not. But I've really been getting into doing my nails, and I will leave a photo because you really can't see in this camera that there is a bit of an ombre. So my first go at this is, the lesson is to make the colours a lot different to one another, because otherwise it really doesn't show up at a distance. But that is the look. Have a lovely weekend, what's left of it, and I'll see you all very soon. Take care. Bye bye. Just wanted to finish with one tip. Pigment is pigment, as you know, and you may notice that this lipstick is now a little bit cooler. If you want to make your lipstick cooler, take a cool blue, and I'm using Mint Tea from the Blue Blood palette, and pat it onto your lipstick like so. And then blend it out, and you will immediately cool your lipstick down to a cooler pink. That actually works a little bit better. Okay, bye again. Take care.